Buenos días.
Buenas.
Papeles. ¿Tenía permiso para estar allá arriba por escrito?
Sí.
¿Por cuántos días?
4.
Ustedes fueron vistos allá arriba hace 5 días.
Sí, somos arqueólogos y en las montañas es fácil perder la noción del tiempo. Esperamos agarrar el tren de las 12.
¿De las 3?
Ah, sí. Sí, de las 3.
Catéenlos. ¡Vicente! Quítense la ropa. ¡Rápido! Gasolina. Bien. Y es hora de irnos. ¡Alto el fuego! ¡Dije, vámonos!
What's the trouble?
If I knew that, I'd be flying.
You headed to the coast?
Yeah.
Can you drop me at Los Hadas?
Of course.
Great.
Why don't you give a tweak to your barostatic micro switch? But watch your TOT. I'm Joe Wiley.
Great.
What do they call you?
Holbrook.
That's it?
That's it.
I thought it was the igniter circuit.
How'd you know that?
I'm an electronics engineer. I mean, that's what I do for a living. Actually, I think of myself more of an ideas man. One good gimmick, set for life.
I thought most of the good gimmicks have been taken.
Oh, no, I've had at least 100 of them. Everything from suntan bells to mung beans.
What did mung be?
Bean sprouts. Unfortunately, rats ate my first harvest before I could sell them. That put me back about $3 grand. I got an ex-wife who wants more alimony. They've upped the rent on my apartment. And, oh, yeah, I just lost my job.
So that's your story, huh?
That's it. What's yours?
I'm from Philadelphia. I live in Mexico City. That's my helicopter. And I'm on my way to Los Hadas for a quiet weekend. Make a ride up ahead.
Got it.
So what made you choose Mexico?
Well, actually, I missed the plane to Hawaii. And Mexico seemed affordable and nice.
Have you ever heard of La Mordida?
No. What's that?
That, Wiley, is the bite. Spanish word for inflation. Maybe you should give Los Hadas a try.
What's there?
There are a lot of wealthy women there. It's a gold mine for any man with a little charm and initiative.
I really impressed you, huh?
There's only one problem.
What's that?
Women are going for younger men these days.
Well, nothing beats experience.
Except stamina.
I think I'm wearing the wrong car.
Don't sell yourself short, Wiley. You'll do all right. You got a good body.
What a surprise, madam. Welcome to La Hadas. Let me help you.
Senora Holbrook,
Hello, Carlos.
so delighted to see you. We didn't think you were coming. Senora Argenti will be so happy.
The man in the blue shirt, do the impossible. Find him a room for the night.
Of course.
Hello? What the hell?
I thought this was my suite.
Sí, señor. This apartment is for Señor Prentice. You see? Número 420.
Well, I'm sure you can find Mr. Prentice a better suite.
Naturalmente, señor.
Sorry about the mix-up.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. Come on. I've wasted enough time.
Hello?
Mr. Prentice, the samples have been delivered.
What?
In the drawer beside your bed.
looking at them now.
You're familiar with our operation. We propose the following. 6,000 carats at 500 a carat. The quality, of course, equal to those you now have.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
We will show you further samples in the morning.
Where?
Via Soledad at 9 o'clock.
$6,500.
Liliana, you look divine.
Hi. Are you here alone?
Yeah, my wife couldn't make it.
Oh, that's too bad. May I ask why?
She just divorced me.
Oh, did you take it for everything?
No, I got to keep the goldfish.
Looks good to me.
Oh, lunch tomorrow?
I can't.
Would it make any difference if I were rich?
But you aren't. Are you, Ellie? Isn't she a little out of your price range?
Not for long. I believe you have a Mr. Prentice registered here.
Yes.
Would you make sure that he gets this?
You, senor, it will be a pleasure.
Mr. Prentice? Oh, I'm glad you like them. As a first step, let me propose 6,000 carats at $600 a carat. The quality the same as the samples.
We thought you might have gone to the wrong beach. They all look so much alike. You know, Mr. Prentice? Drive him into the sea!
Welcome aboard. Out. Here, eat this. It'll help you get your strength back. Pull your pants down.
What?
Well, unless you want to wait until it
All
gets
right.
infected.
I can do it.
Here, hold this. Look,
Ow. How's it look?
you'll survive as long as you don't look down. So you're really an electronics engineer?
Yeah, and I'm a pretty good one, too.
Oh, it's hard to picture. You're lucky. It's only a flesh wound.
Well, it's my flesh.
It is also your fault.
I'm sorry if I lost you some business.
What's that supposed to mean?
There's only one difference between you and me. You just happen to be in a higher price range, that's all. Ah! Shit!
Buenas tardes.
Bienvenida
Ramón.
acá.
¿Cómo estás? Gracias.
Señorita, buenas tardes. Permítame, señorita.
Bienvenida. This is Mr. Wiley. He'll be staying with us for a few days.
Mucho gusto, señor.
Mucho gusto.
Con permiso. Señorita, por favor.
Welcome to my house. I'm sure you'd like to rest up. Josefina will show you to your room.
What's the matter?
Talk to me, Wiley.
About what?
Anything. Tell me about one of your gimmicks.
What did that priest say?
It's my sister. A few weeks ago, she went up into the mountains with a group of students.
Where?
Colombia. She's been reported missing. That's all I know.
Why South America?
Because as the younger sister, she was always trying to go one step further than me, and I had already gotten as far as Mexico.
And your parents?
Mother had the money, Dad the pedigree. Perfect match till he drank a hole in the marriage. I came along as a sort of penalty for a mad moment in a parking lot after a party in Scarsdale.
And your sister?
Carrie, she was an act of despair 8 years later. Mother left the bulk of her estate to me, with a provision for Carrie and enough money for Dad to keep his wallet working.
Does your father know about Carrie?
He wouldn't be interested.
What's he do?
When he's not drinking, he's connected with the diamond business.
Then he's not hurting.
Oh, if you think that money is the answer to everything.
I never had enough to know.
If you did, would your life be different?
Well, I could be with a woman like you and not feel insecure.
You feel insecure now?
In one way. But in another, I feel good enough.
Which way is that?
This way.
Meadow.
As I was on my way back to Colombia, I decided to surprise you. I hope I'm not intruding.
Of course not. I'll just tell Josephina to prepare your room.
Yes, just for one night, thank you.
Well, and let's change. Wiley, you'll find dry clothes in your room.
Mr. Wiley, I don't believe we've met. How do you know Holbrook?
We met while I was drowning.
You do seem to have a fondness for water. How long do you plan to stay here?
Why?
I like to know better the man I find in the early hours of the morning with my fiancée.
You didn't tell me you were engaged. Are you?
Not only do you ask too many questions, but you always ask the wrong ones.
Well, who is that guy, anyway?
He's a very important man in Bogota.
Are you gonna go away with him?
He can help me find my sister. Can you?
You're a very good spectator, Mr. Wiley. You do not interfere too much.
No more games tonight, Meadow. Excuse me. I must speak with Josephina.
I understand that you're an electronics engineer.
That's right.
In Colombia, I have electronics for surveillance. The best experts in the world build my installation. You should come and see it and maybe work for me.
What makes you think I'm good enough?
I'm incredibly intuitive when it comes to judging a man. I'm seldom wrong. Come see everything. Perhaps you can improve on it. I pay handsomely, and you could even steal a little. Think about it.
Morning.
He's gone. He thanks me, sends me his heart, and says goodbye to you. He hopes you'll come to Colombia with me.
All my gear is down at Las Hadas.
As far as Las Hadas is concerned, you were never registered.
Oh, that's terrific. I'm out $2,000.
Well, look at the bright side. You get to go to Bogota. How much do you know about emeralds, Wiley?
Well, they have a way of causing me trouble.
95% of the world's finest stones come from Colombia. The government gave up trying to control them years ago. They gave it over to a private concession.
And Argenti?
He is the concession.
And he's the ticket to finding your sister.
Precisely.
And I'm invited.
There are no gimmicks down there, Wiley.
Just emeralds.
Yes, just emeralds. $25,000 a carat for finding a little green chip in the mud. Makes killing easy. Magellan here.
Now in the very heart of my concession. We are in the center of a city, but one word from me and the perimeter is closed. And up here, I'm in my own fortress. Every 2 days, the emeralds are brought here from the mines. 60 out of every 100 are good. 30 are very good. And 10 are the finest in the world. This is my friend Jupp, a diamond cutter, the best. He was called the Supremo when he worked for me in Milano. We left together. How long ago was it? 10 years?
11.
11. I left a world behind and started a new life. The only thing that remains from the old world is Jupp. He has stayed by my side through it all. He never complains, but he misses the diamonds. Like me.
Menno, forget diamonds. We don't even mention the word.
You're right. Weight for weight and quality for quality. The emerald is better, hmm?
No.
Here we keep all our data. Who is interested in emeralds, what they wish to buy. We trade mostly outside the country to avoid unnecessary government inconveniences. We've even done business at certain resorts. It's nice to combine business with pleasure, don't you agree, Mr. White? Since Holbrook seems to trust you and I, in turn, trust her judgment, I will now show you something very few people are privileged to see. Other than that elevator, there's no way in.
No fire escape?
Nor stairs. We are completely isolated from above and below.
What is above?
The sky.
I'm impressed.
Is it not ingenious to have my fortress in the sky instead of the usual hole in the ground? Now I will show you how I, Meno Sebastiano Argenti, am the most fortunate of men. Follow me, please. You may touch if you wish. $60 or $70 million worth. And tomorrow there'll be more. This is Joachim Kellerman, chief of my control section. Mr. Wiley, shall we continue? This vault is cadmium-based steel. There isn't a torch in existence hot enough to cut through it.
How do the stones get here?
All deliveries from the mines come here directly by helicopter. A plane 1 mile up in the sky can set off the alarm. And if anyone landed on this roof, how would they get down? You're an expert. Can it be improved upon?
Not by me.
Mr. Wiley, we have not met. I am General Botero. The senora told me you are very interested in our ancient excavations.
Is that a fact?
General Botero has given us a jeep.
Oh, terrific.
Thought you'd like the idea.
But the mountains, the bandidos. I will send an armed escort with you. It will be safe.
General Botero, Wiley is a crack shot. Aren't you, Wiley?
Yeah, my aim's getting better all the time.
I'm sorry for your grief, senora. But I've stood by many graves. My sadness has dried up. The army killed your sister. The army, the emeralds, and a man's greed.
Would you like some water?
Hey, you know, it's not against the rules to cry in here.
Hey, Holbrook!
Miguel.
I'm sorry about your sister. She was a friend and a compatriot.
Is there anything I can do? Is there anything you need?
We're on our way back into the hills. With a jeep, we might stand a better chance.
It's yours.
It's good to have you with us. Felipe, maneja.
You're not really serious about joining up with these guys, are you?
Why not?
Oh, isn't one death enough?
You don't understand, Wiley. She believed in their cause.
Yeah, but you don't. You're just taking her place.
I'm going up there.
Hey, Fred, where you from?
New York.
Yeah, I used to live there myself.
Well, you never know when you're gonna run into somebody from the old neighborhood.
They didn't have no blinds in my neighborhood.
Where are we going?
This guy's digging up emeralds all over his farm. So we made a little trade. We pick his coffee beans, he gives us the emeralds.
Great deal for the old guy.
We pick 3 or 4 days for emeralds, in a month we come back to pick his coffee. And all we gotta do is get him down the mountain.
Without getting our throats cut.
Hey, Lucho. Hey, Miguel. Come here some tourists from New York. They think coffee grows in cups. La señorita Holbrook y el señor Wiley. Lucho.
Please, sir. Mi casa es su casa, amigos.
Tomorrow, we dig for green ice.
Wisteria verde.
How much?
Not the best. 300 a carat, maybe. Say, 200 carats.
300 a carat?
$60,000, and the old man still wants to grow his coffee beans.
See?
This is for you.
No, senor. You are in my house. No.
It is the custom of my country. The taller guy brings the bottle.
Gracias. Siéntese.
It's so peaceful. I can hear the...
Chicadas. Cannot you hear the chicadas in New York, senor?
In New York, you hear sirens.
Oh.
But here's to emeralds.
No, senor. I cannot drink to that. They are a curse on my land.
Why?
If the government knew they would come, take away my land, they send me away. It is my father's land. We grow coffee.
But with the money, you could buy more land, grow more coffee.
More. More is the devil, senor. I do not know in your country. In this country, the devil is green. Entiende? Salud. It is not true in your country, senor.
It is true. In my country, the devil is green, too.
Salud. Mi amigo. Mire.
What's that?
Coca.
What do I do with it?
Feel good?
But I want to ask you about your coffee.
See.
How many beans do you get off a tree?
2,000.
And how many coffee beans to a pound?
2,000, senor.
So you get 1 pound of coffee for every tree.
Si.
And where do you sell them?
I sell in the town.
You know, in New York, coffee is very expensive. You could get double if you exported direct.
Si. But I have no friend in New York, senor.
You do now.
Salud. To my friend in New York.
Salud.
Salud.
Hey, we thought you ran out on us.
No such luck.
Another 5 minutes, you'd have missed your ride.
And all the fun that goes with it.
Vamos!
I'll stop around the next curve, then you take over.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Hablan español?
No.
Van a perdonar mi mal inglés. Identification. What are you doing on this road?
We got lost.
Coming from where?
We were sightseeing in Leyva.
What is your destination?
Back to the capital.
There's enough money here for a general. It's filth. Go. And remember, you've got the emerald. Just get past the next village and you're okay.
Let's go, Wiley. There's the Bogota Road.
Welcome to Barbosa, senor.
Where's Holbrook? Where's Holbrook? You bastards! I got her.
Tranquilícese. No se dando la ¡lléveselo! ¡Fuerza!
Tranquílense, mothers!
Cójalo ahí.
Where's Holbrook?
Es un trago. Empújalo, hombre. Vamos a acabar con esto. Sí, vamos para mi casa.
No.
Ya le digo que este es mi problema. No quiero que se vuelva a meter en nada de esto. ¿Me oyó? Bien, mi general.
Barbosa is a terrible prison, no? You were fortunate I came when I did. When you go home, you'll have a good story to tell, huh?
I want you to know that I'm sorry about what's happened.
I got off lucky compared to my sister.
I should have stopped you from doing it.
You couldn't have stopped me. No one could have stopped me. I knew what the risks were. Anyway, we failed. We have got to come up with something better.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe we could hit the mines before they take the shipment to the concession.
After yesterday, they're going to be ready and waiting.
If we could only get our hands on that helicopter after it leaves the mine.
Why are we settling for one little shipment? Why don't you just break into Argenti's sky vault and take it all?
Oh, if we only could.
Yeah, we could. We could if we were a pair of lunatics.
A Odisseia de jovem alvo.
Senor Claude?
I am Claude. You must be Tomas.
Yes. Can I take your bag?
Oh, no. I always carry my own bag, but you can get off the wireless.
Gracias, senor.
Took the words right out of my mouth, old buddy.
I have kept it hidden for 8 years. Even you didn't know.
I don't want to know. They let you live. You are king here.
A king in exile. Barred from my native country. You will make a ring for me. With emeralds. But with a diamond at the core. A wedding ring. It will be the last piece you will make for me in this godforsaken land.
You really believe the diamond concession will forgive you when you are married to her?
Her father will make sure that they do.
Men know you underestimate them. They do not forget so easily.
We will see.
What do you think? Looks a whole lot better than the bean sprouts.
It better be. They got pigs here instead of rats. Can you get us up there?
Sure.
How sure?
80-20. I can get us up there if you can take care of the pigs.
All but one. And he's yours. All you got to do is get him to say his name.
You like it?
I love it.
Very nice. How much do I owe you?
Only 2,000. It was a very short game.
Not a sweet experience. How would you like it?
Cash will do nicely.
Cash you shall have. For shopping. I want you to look exceptionally elegant this evening for a reception.
This evening?
To introduce my future wife. You don't look happy.
No, I was just a little surprised, that's all. On second thought, I would rather have a check.
Why?
Well, so I can say it was written by the hand of Menno S. Argenti. What does the S stand for? Salvatore?
Sebastiano.
Menno Sebastian Argenti.
Menno Sebastiano Argenti.
Am I going somewhere? Soon? Now? What the hell is going on?
I would have thought it obvious. The holiday's over. You're on a direct flight to New York this evening.
And what if I'm not ready to go?
Then Hurtado would be happy to help you. You will find in your suitcase a substantial sum for what you did.
How much?
More than you're worth, Mr. Wiley, $1,000.
Yeah, well, I think I'm worth $10,000.
10,000 for what?
For finding the flaw in your system.
A flaw? Impossible.
See for yourself.
What's all this?
There's a miscalculation in your electronic system. Whoever made out that equation should go back to school. I could break into your building blindfolded.
Prove it.
How much time have I got?
24 hours, Mr. Wiley.
Now remember, left hand, warm her up, up you go. Right hand, down you come. Left hand up, right hand down. You got it?
Yeah.
Good. You nervous?
No. Scared shitless.
Just hold on to this. All right, now, did you get that? Warm her up. Down you go.
Yeah. You take out insurance?
I got a feeling you don't like heights.
I can't swim too good either, cowboy. What else is new?
I'll tell you what. You just hang on to your butt and Claude's cloud hoppers will get you there sitting down all the way.
Let's fly!
Jesus, I'm already going the wrong way.
Hey, somebody move a tree!
Whoa!
Take a trip tonight to Jupiter or Mars. Take a dream flight to the starlight. Just imagination, only having fun. Look to the stars, and I'll be floating on a cloud hopper. Floating on a cloud hopper. Floating on a cloud hopper.
Wow, man, this is better than walking. Don't waste gas, otherwise you will be walking.
Where is everybody?
The guests haven't arrived yet. You might say that we're a little early. I invited them all for tomorrow. Tonight is just for you and me.
Menno, don't play games. What is tonight really about?
I merely wanted to show you what will be yours when you marry me.
I haven't said I'd marry you.
But you must.
Why, Menno, why must I?
Have you seen one of these before?
Yes, of course.
Your father wears it. It's the insignia of a very exclusive club, the International Diamond Concession. I'm forbidden to wear it now.
Why?
There was a theft of some $10 million worth of diamonds. Oh, I didn't steal them. I was an honest, trusted dealer. But I bought them secretly. And then little by little I sold them. Inevitably I was caught by the diamond concession. The penalty is usually death. Fortunately, I was well connected. They offered me a rather firm exchange, my life, for a one-way passage to South America. I could continue to live as long as I never set foot outside this continent.
But how would they ever know?
Have you ever had the impression that you are being watched? It's something I've learned to live with ever since I came here. Perhaps I'm mistaken. Unfortunately, there's only one way to know for sure. Therefore, I'm offering a marriage. A union of diamond and emerald.
And with my father's connections, you would be allowed to leave.
Not simply to leave, but to return home.
I understand.
You see, I could have lied to you. Of course, you could live your life without too much interference from me. We could have our playthings, like Mr. Wiley, for instance. But for the concession, we would be husband and wife.
Do you know that your soldiers have killed many people? Have you ever seen the dead lying in the mountains?
Just rebels and thieves.
And my sister?
She consorted with scum.
And that was reason to kill her?
She killed herself. If it wasn't here and now, it would have been tomorrow in some other country for some other ridiculous cause. I must have your answer. Please.
In the morning, Menno. Good night.
Floating on a cloud of floating on a cloud of take a trip tonight.
Ease up, hombres. We don't want to interrupt the late show.
Floating on a cloud of
Hit on target.
Bueno, ahora podremos descansar.
Good luck, amigo.
See you in a while, buddy. No butterfingers.
Miguel. A little forward. A little more. A little more. That's it. Hold it there.
Hey, who invited him? Meathead. How do you like it in there? Can you talk?
You will. I hope.
Meno Sebastiano, agenti.
Now, wait a minute. We came in. I went to the window. He stood here. About there. Come forward. Forward, forward. Hold it. Hold it right there.
Meno Sebastiano, agenti.
Por favor.
It's magic. We just hijacked an empire.
Okay, enough.
How much we got? 50 million.
More like 100.
Hey, I like you. You come through first.
What about you guys? A few mobile homes, huh? Let's go.
Mobile homes, nothing. That's peace card talk.
Where the hell are your guys?
Relax. The ball game's over. We won.
The hell we have? We just emptied a man's bank. You think he's gonna lay around and chuck it up to one for the cause?
He's finished, man. It's only a matter of time before he goes down, and bang, we get our country back. All my life I fought for this change, and now I'm gonna see it with my own eyes.
I hate to disappoint you, Miguel, but there are 100 Argentis out there just waiting their turn. Just because you knock over one doesn't mean another one's not gonna pop up tomorrow.
100 Miguels can pop up tomorrow, too. Hey, you don't get it, do you, Berraco? There's a network out there full of people like me and my brothers and sisters starting fires all over the world. It's global, man. And me, you go down as Robin Hoods.
Robin Hood, he stole from the rich. He didn't blow up airports. He didn't kill hostages.
Say, man, today it's a whole different strategy. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't like for the cause.
Well, just remember, Miguel, we got different causes. Here comes the cavalry. You want to jump first?
I don't want to jump at all.
All right, keep the line taut. And pray. Hard.
legenda. Apúrese, señor. Señor, nos van a detener. Go. Go, dale. ¿Qué espera? Vámonos.
Where's Miguel?
He didn't make it.
We're going back for him.
He said go. Now, come on, let's get the hell out of here or we'll all end up back in that pig farm. Let's go!
It's too late! It's over! You've been living off the people for too long, and tonight it ended. It's finished for your kind.
What is he talking about?
Go look in your vault! We took back what you stole! Get him up!
I regret, but me, you will not take to Barbosa.
It was the girl. No, it was you. You let them rob me.
It was the girl. I have proof.
You're mad. You know nothing.
All the time you spent with the girl, she was working to destroy you. Face the truth, where she is concerned.
A imprensa portuguesa e a imigração.
the right place?
Miguel said this is where they'd find us.
Trouble.
Americanos?
Canadians, actually.
Where are you going?
Fishing. Look out, those are fish hooks. You could stick yourself.
We are with Miguel. He's dead. You come with me. I'm going to give you the best boat we've got. But you'd better take it now, before the Yankees who own it get back from sightseeing.
Don't you think we ought to turn the emeralds over to them?
No, you hand them the stones, you hand them their death warrant.
Well, feeling any richer?
They're not ours, Wiley.
Well, what are we going to do?
We're going to deliver them the way Miguel wanted.
What, in care of the revolution? What's their address? Maybe we should just mail one to every family in the country.
If there's something on your mind, why don't you just say it?
Why should anything be on my mind? I mean, I just risked my life for something that doesn't belong to me. Now I'm riding in a stolen boat with someone who hasn't even got the courtesy to tell me where we're going.
My family has a beach house in the Keys.
They know we're coming?
There's seldom anyone there.
Well, that's good. Then they won't mind if we don't show for dinner. Here come the Marines. I'll see you on the pig farm.
Hey, West! Stop your engine! We're coming aboard!
Mr. and Mrs. Goldenheimer, you're American.
That's right.
You registered out of Miami.
Right. You're going back to Miami? We're trying.
It's a long way.
It's home.
Sargento! Forgive me, senora. You have to be patient. We have much trouble with the marimberos running marijuana into your country.
A beer, Lieutenant?
No, muchas gracias.
Teniente. Encontré estas dos pistolas.
¿Dónde estaban?
En una bolsa.
Why do you bring guns on a pleasure cruise?
Well, these are dangerous waters, Lieutenant.
Perhaps.
Would you bring your wife out here unarmed?
No. I wouldn't. What is this?
That's a bait well. This is bait for commercial fishing. You have a license?
Well, it all came with the boat.
It is illegal. For you, it is sport. For a fisherman, it is their living. There is a heavy fine. This time I'll let you off with a warning. Senor? Senora?
Tire la línea.
I don't believe it.
Unfortunately, no one else will either.
All for nothing.
Smells a bit musty.
Open the windows.
Anything you say, Princess.
Nobody uses the place much anymore. Oh, this house brings back memories.
Happy ones?
Well, it's the only time we ever acted very much like a family.
The phone's dead.
You expecting a call? There's not much to eat.
I'm not hungry. Who's that?
The postman checking the mailbox.
Of an empty house?
Being paranoid.
Does Argeni know about this place?
What do you think?
That's what I thought. How far away is the nearest neighbor?
The local store is about a half mile away.
Yeah, well, you got a bullhorn in case we gotta yell for help? What are you doing?
I thought I'd play some music.
Oh, that's just what we need. We ought to give a party and tell everybody we're back in town. Mussolini and his men could be here any minute, you know.
Relax.
I don't want to stand around here and wait for these people to get here.
Well, you're the ideas, man. You come up with something. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get some food. You need anything?
Yeah. I'd like a Phillips head screwdriver, some double-sided tape, and a soldering iron.
What are you doing?
Oh, I think I figured out a way to protect this place and maybe ourselves.
I miss you.
Really?
I'm getting used to having you around.
That's going to be a problem if your friend Argenti has anything to say about it.
Let's just forget him, shall we?
Oh, I'd love to. What was that?
Wiley. Come on.
Oh, I think one of us ought to stay awake.
Well, I have a better idea. Why don't we both stay awake together?
I don't think that's practical.
No, but it could be enjoyable.
How can you think of
our last night together.
Find the fuse box.
We've got to get the hell out of here. This is madness.
Wiley.
What?
In case we don't make it,
Oh, don't even mention it.
I just want you to know what happened last night
This is not the time.
was incredible.
Come on. Let's call a taxi and head for Miami. Get the first plane to New York. I'm gonna head for the beach and try and draw their fire. You, find some cover for yourself. Go!
Kellerman, have you found them?
Everything is proceeding as planned.
Don't harm the girl.
She is still alive.
I'm coming ashore.
That is not wise.
Even the diamond concession would understand. Kellerman, wait for me.
start. But Genti wanted me alive.
Can we get out of this fantasy land now and get back to reality, please?
Not quite yet, Mr. Wiley. Not until you return every single stone.
Well, we're gonna need a little deep-sea diving equipment for that.
Liliana, you know me well. Impress upon Mr. Wiley that in times like this, it is best not... You? The concession? All these years, you were the one I trusted.
I warned you, Milo, so many times.
Wiley, what exactly are we doing down in the Brooklyn docks?
I got a little business to take care of. Shouldn't take me more than a few minutes.
It's not another gimmick.
This is just a sample consignment. I should be receiving monthly shipments from now on.
Well, be sure to check with me next time. Ask for Linda, all right?
What were you doing, counting beans? You'll never learn, will you, Wiley?
No, I guess I'll never learn.